Go.
Last time, you fled from Old Aqualia because your injuries were far too bad to carry on, which was a pretty sensible decision. I think everyone had about 20, 21 days of downtime. Um, Greta made a new friend, Yogi, at the fighting pits, subsequent and made quite a bit of money, and subsequently spent it on a single scroll, if I remember.
Yeah.
Hepatra spent a lot of time healing up. Rill found out some information about Kolka for her. That he might be back, and he's probably going to come back with his boys because he don't like being embarrassed. Gylfi healed up as well. Gylfi did something quite important. I can't remember though. She did lots of little bits, spreading the word about her little healing magics. Sent a message back to the Aryan, I think. And heard some strange details of the Aryan as well, which probably just sounds like, bollocks to someone that far away. But we all know it's not. I have whatever I'm doing. And Real found out all about his heritage, firebrands, and what kind of work and how this legend might have started. He realised he was a guy called Asa Sunspit the Sunspear who travelled with firebrands as well. So probably a big wake up call for him in a way. Then again, you set off back to Old Aqualia, back into the shithole. And you actually managed to travel a day's worth last time. But people's poor rolls meant that you didn't get as far as you really wanted to. And we ended the session while you were engaged in mortal combat with some spooky wookies who ambushed you in the middle of the night and jumped into them.
Bastards.
This is something else. So you were camping out in this ramshackle house, which wasn't very safe at all, and were attacked in the night by some dust guards and another insidious Ashbound who is currently engaged with Greta and Hansel. You've taken out 2 of them, I think. Yeah, 3 dust guards and 1 Ashbound. But Ashbound isn't looking hurt, and at the moment is also a huge fog of ash, so make it a bit more difficult. I'll bring up turn order. I'll bring up return. Don't say it's empty.
Oh.
Why is that empty? Okay, I can do this. I'll mark it out.
I can look at the video.
Mark it out. I can do it, guys. Momo got initiative of 2. That's good to know.
Yeah, let's go, Momo.
Everyone re-roll their initiative and I'll put your other ones back in.
I've got it. Hepatra had a 3.
Dodger.
Oh wait, I'm muted. I've got it on the video.
Oh, sweet. That'd be great if you could read that.
So Hepatra had a 3. Gylfi had a 19.4. Let me skip ahead a little bit. One of the dust guards had a 17.
Ooh, oddly, it all just popped up when
Yeah.
someone rolled something.
I saw that too.
Oh, well now it's
Right.
working, so sweet.
Is the reels meant to be 4? Wait, what? Probably.
I can check on the video.
Yeah, just check
I
the
don't know-
player
I
ones.
don't know if it is.
10.14.
Yeah, 10.14, yeah.
Was
Amend
Greta's
that.
7?
Yeah,
Or was it higher?
Greta's was 7.12.
Yeah, that didn't change.
Yeah, I think they're all right, apart from that.
Okay, so I think we ended at the end of the round, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So we start off with Gilfie, who's currently looking out of the window and can see a single dust guard, which is stalking towards Real. She is. Oh yeah, Patra's blinded. But
No, yeah. Poor Petra.
Can I see Greta from here?
Just have a look. I'll draw the line on so I can work it out. Wow. If I draw that there,
No. Cannot see.
yeah, you can't see the Ashbound either based on that.
No. I want to heal Greta though. How like dusty and windy is the air right now?
Outside, it would be annoyingly so, but it wouldn't obscure your vision or anything.
Okay. More the flying side of things.
You'd be able to do it for sure.
Okay. Is this window open? Can I just
It is open, yeah. You're firing out of it as well.
jump out of it? Up to not Momo. Out of the way, Momo.
Do a flip.
She'll fly about 10 feet up. What is the range on? What is the range? Good enough, I think. She will do the bonus action Chalice for her staffing, and do a healing word on Greta. Oh, actually. Oh no, it's quite big. We'll just do a healing word for now. Where's the button? Number 2.
Nice.
Pretty good. And because I did the chalice, I want to remind myself what that does. You or another creature within 30 feet can gain 1d8. Who else is hurt?
Her patch was the only one who's hurt, I think.
Yeah,
And
Rose fine.
yourself.
Yeah. Hippatra's in combat, right? So let's just do her. There you go, Hippatra.
And Patra goes back up to full. So everything, Gilfie?
I think that's it. Yeah, action bonus. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That dust guard's dead. That one's dead. Real.
Me. Okay, so we got this fucker here.
Yeah, stalking towards you.
Okay, let's try and use some of this. Oh, Echo Knight shit.
And your teleporty dagger.
Oh, I haven't forgot. Don't you worry, my boy. Quickly refresh myself. When you take the attack action, any attack you make can originate from you or the echo space. Interesting. Heighten your echo. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So, as Rill looks over towards where Greta's being attacked and starts moving that way, the echo, this this manifestation of a past life, shimmers and strikes down at the Dust Guard. So I make an attack using my weapon profile. A large number. A 23.
23 hit.
No sneak attack. So 6 piercing, 4 cold. And I will use my flashes with fire around it.
Hmm.
Whenever you take one additional melee attack. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, how's it looking after?
So as you did that, you saw some of the ash froze solid and dropped to the floor. It's looking pretty bad. You did see the ash puff pop off it as you hit.
Okay, then I will use my Unleash Incarnation ability to make a second attack from the Echo's position. So it will attack again with a short sword. A 15?
This guy?
Yep.
Just hits.
Woo! Oh wow. 11. 10 piercing, 1 cold.
And with that, you strike, the Echo form field strikes into it and it just explodes outwards and is completely gone.
Fantastic. Does it do any... I seem to remember, does it do damage when it explodes or anything?
Only if you're in 5 foot of it.
Well, the Echo does have an AC and a single hit point.
Okay.
So if it's guaranteed to take some damage, it will get destroyed, which is fine, because I can manifest them with a bonus action.
No, it doesn't take damage.
Oh, sweet.
But it can suffer from conditions. Well, can it suffer from conditions?
It cannot, it specifically says.
Okay. Then nothing happens to it.
Excellent. So I will use 30 feet of movement to kind of circle. Actually, fuck it. Well, I will get damaged. Gret's in trouble. So I'm going to circle round here. And finally, with my bonus action, I believe I can make it... it moves and no action required.
Okay.
So it will move... But yeah, that's me.
Oh, the Echo, yeah. Greta, it's your turn.
No longer dodging. Let's roll Hansel's little thing. It's a 3. So he's only on 8. And then... I'm going to spend 2 of his stuff to do bonus action. Command him to do an overwhelming attack. So advantage on this because of Greta's thing. 14.
Yeah, manages to parry away Hansel as he lashes out. Even as a cloud, it's just difficult to hit.
Yeah, totally. How hard did these things hit before? I can't actually remember.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, very nasty.
The cloud itself did a significant amount of fire and acid damage, about 66 was worth, and its claws do, because you got hurt by it, they do about maybe 4d6 is worth.
Whew. I think Greta's got to keep dodging, so I'm gonna action dodge, and then so if I don't take damage, obviously my rage will drop, but I think I have still taken damage since last turn. So that means I can use my Dwarven Fortitude thing or Goblin Fortitude to do a thingy. Spend a hit die. Why does it say plus your con mod +1 when it's not +1? It's weird. Let's roll a hit die. Ugh.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. 1 HP. That's really bad actually. Cool. Yeah, I think that's my turn for now.
Okay.
Sort of relying on Hansel and Real to do it while I tank shit.
Right. Greta, as you're standing there, thing moves away as still formed as the cloud.
Oh, can I take an opportunity attack?
You can indeed.
I will.
It does hit.
Ooh, big damage. 24 points of damage.
How much of that is fire?
4.
Okay, so you lash out as the cloud as it moves, and man's just, well, you seem to clear a bit of the air, but it keeps going. It seems immune to fire, you definitely think,
Okay.
and even resistant to the damage you gave it.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So can everyone that's within that sphere make a Constitution saving throw? So if so you all failed.
Oh yeah.
The DC was 14, and you take this much fire damage, and this much acid damage.
Oh. Jesus. 28.
Oof.
And at the end of its turn, it will reform. Patra, it's your turn. You are blind at the moment.
Yeah, well, I can't really see to do anything, so could be interesting. I feel like she'd probably just like, shit, no, I can't do that, can I?
I was gonna say I feel like she'd swing out with her her trident or something, but that
I'd like to do a perception
really
check to see if you could hear it reforming.
Okay.
No, you're in a world of your own at the moment.
Yeah, she'd probably just be like sort of staggering, like with her hands out in front of her, trying to feel if she can feel anything. That was a stupid thing to say, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty much what she does.
She dodging again?
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
idea.
You have to make a save again at the end of your turn, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you are still blind.
fuck's sake.
Momo.
Momo failed his save.
Momo wasn't in the sphere.
Oh, was he not?
No.
Momo. Okay. I will. Is that Momo? No, I don't. That's Momo. He's gonna plop himself out here.
Mm-hmm.
And,
He just looks at the ash band and he's like,
he's gonna use Mud Bomb.
Do
Uh,
it, Momo.
that nat
The
20.
mud bomb hits!
Let's go! it does. 3 bludgeoning damage. And if the target is medium or smaller, it must succeed on a DC 11 deck save or be restrained.
Oh, I just made it.
Okay. Momo's still
Tiny
proud.
bit of damage.
I'm
Right.
proud of you, Momo.
Momo coming up strong. Gilfy.
Well, I can't see Real. So, Patra's blind though. Did we just finish a long rest, or are we
No,
starting?
you're in the middle of one when this happened.
Oh, right. Shit.
I don't think you actually ran into anything the previous day, but
Yeah.
I think you used spell slots for your warding wind.
Ah, okay. So I've really got one spell slot down then. Oh, well, apart from the one I just used. Well, if we're about to take another rest, I might as well use my big stuff. Should we try that? What does that do? Bonus action. Oh, that's actually the cast. Should just go Cure Wounds. I say pouring, but it's easy. Cure Wounds on Hipatra. And then I'm gonna probably heal myself.
Jesus, that was a good roll.
Oh, God damn, yeah, that was.
This is for me. 9. She'll probably fly back, probably over here. Around the corner.
Okay.
And that's it.
Real. Your turn.
Okay. I want advantage. I can do sneak attack. I will command the Echo to move between Momo and the Ishbound. I will use my bonus action to steady aim, and then I will fire my short bow. Creature.
18 definitely hits. You pierce into it as it's reforming.
So this does have
Oof.
sneak attack.
Ugh, that was
So
bad.
very
sneak
bad
attack.
damage roll. But sneak attack is there. And I will once again unleash incarnation so that my Echo gets to make a melee attack. Same time.
Just hits.
Let's go. No sneak attack this time though.
Cool.
That's a shame.
5 piercing, 2 cold.
Definitely take a dent out of it. It's not quite looking bloodied, but
Nice.
looking
That
bad.
is me.
Goletta.
Bonus action rage because it would have dropped. 'Cause I didn't take any damage or I didn't attack. This thing's gonna fucking die. I'm gonna run in on Hansel. She's gonna actually like run to here and then leap into the air off of Hansel.
Mm-hmm.
And then just dive towards it with her axe in like a spinning motion. And then she's gonna attack recklessly.
Yep.
Twice. 16,
First
24.
one just hits, and then the second one cleave into it.
Pumping Fury this morning to both for 6 extra damage on these. for a total of, so no fire, so 11 plus 4 is 15, plus 17 is 32, 35, 38 points of damage.
Okay. How does rage damage work if you've got a magical weapon?
It's the same damage as the weapon damage, I believe.
Okay, so you dive in, you just swing one huge swing and lop this thing's head clean off, and it just starts dissolving into the ground.
She just like looks down and says, "You see what you get? You see what you get when you mess with a warrior?"
Momo's just holding a huge mud bomb up, and he's like...
And yeah, that's her turn.
Okay, very nice. Let me get back on. So, how are you all feeling after the battle?
Greta's feeling a bit beaten up, but she's not so much that she's bothered by it. She's taken worse beatings before. She's she's just like, she sort of just slams her axe into the floor, folds her arms and half turns around at Rill, and she's just like, "You see that?"
Yeah, I did. Well done. And as he says that to Greta, his echo leans down to high five Momo.
Momo mud slaps it.
Yeah, and it dissipates as it gets slapped.
He does a backflip.
Yeah!
That's what
Plus
they
a
call
million
it.
XP.
GG easy.
I guess it wasn't really safe around here after all. Not really sure where he is now, to be honest.
Don't think anywhere's safe around here, but keeps it all it's in practice, stops our metaphorical blades from going dull. Don't know what metaphorical means, but I heard someone say it once.
If we would stand there and explain what metaphorical means, sir.
Don't get it.
Rill would help Hipatra if she's still clearing dust from her eyes.
Yeah, it'd probably only take maybe 30 seconds to get all the grit and grime fully out. Well, from under the goggles that you might be wearing.
You're welcome. So, didn't look fun. Robbed of your sight.
No, that was quite awkward. I like being able to see where I'm going.
It's fair. Alright, I think Greta's totally right. We should just be on our toes while we're here, expecting visitors at any hour.
Are we gonna stay here for longer, or should we go to a different building even, maybe?
I don't think there's any harm in staying here.
I've got an idea.
Terrifying.
Real, I got a rope and I got a bell. I bought it back in the Pearl. We could tie it between two places. One of these things walks past. Right here.
I like it. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, so you can jerry rig that up if you want. It wouldn't take skill, I think. You can tie a rope and a bell onto it.
Yeah, maybe. Where do we want to set it up? I've got like 50 feet of rope, so.
It's probably on the biggest opening, the door, I assume.
I was thinking here to here. I've also got pittons and hammer stuff, so I can like hammer a piton into the wall here and here, so it will like be sort of maybe 2 feet off the ground, Kieran.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And then wrap them around the piton quite tightly, and then get my other rope, and then sort of wrap that with a little, or not even the rope. I'd probably like use like no, probably the rope actually. Yeah, the other rope, and then sort of wrap that around the end with the bell on the end, so it will go off or whatever.
Cool.
I also want to, I reckon, I've got my signal whistle ready. So if anyone's on watch, they can use that and then alert us a bit quicker, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, Ril's gonna follow Greta's lead, and he doesn't have bell, but he's got plenty of rope in the bag holding. He's just gonna put rope across the windows while they're inside.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Gilfie would try and help, but probably not much use with a rope.
I've got a net as well you could put across, and I've got plenty of pittons and stuff, so we could slam some. Yeah, I've got 10 pittons, so we could like easily jury rig some nets up over the windows and shit like that.
Why don't we just tie our ropes together, and we can do like a multiple thing attached to the bell.
That's a good idea.
Do that instead.
Dang,
I like it.
MacGyver in this shit.
I got a hunting trap as well I can put down.
Yeah, maybe under one of the windows.
Yeah, let's put it
This one.
that one. Yeah. I'll put a little...
Is this something that you're going to try and do in every long rest that you have? Like create this safe zone?
Yeah,
Okay.
see why not?
Yeah. If the area you find allows for it, I'll take in mind this whole setup for the future as well.
Sweet. Alright, let's take turns watching. But
Yeah.
we need to get rest.
I think also
So I
we
think you
should
made it
set up
through one.
tent inside.
Oh, go on, Natalie.
Maybe set up a couple of tents inside, so it gives us, if something manages to like sneak in here, we maybe have a bit of chance of just hiding within the tents, and they might not notice us.
Yeah, I like it.
We've also
Mhm,
got
yeah.
10 feet of chain that we could,
That's definitely a window job.
a window, yeah, like maybe here.
Oh. I'm glad you came prepared, Greta. I feel like I should have bought some of this stuff as well.
Well, you know what you say, you've always got to be prepared, especially when you go into some dust shithole.
Yeah.
Hansel's always prepared, aren't you, you shit? Sort of slaps him on the back of the head slightly, and he's just kind of panting.
I suppose I just normally fly away from danger. I don't really need to, set things up, but it's a good idea.
Well, I hate to spoil your fun, but I don't think you're flying anywhere in this fucking storm.
No, definitely not.
Oh, I got my war gong ready too.
Okay. Are you preparing to do the rest of your long rest then?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So,
Get inside.
Who's doing
Apache.
Who's doing the last perception check of the night?
Who's done them before? Can't remember.
Probably not me, because I've got a +0, so...
I mean, mine's pretty good. I just don't know if I did it already.
It would be of disadvantage, whoever's doing it, unless you're using something like Warding Wind.
Yeah, I could use one in
you did do one before. I just looked, Gilfie.
one.
Perception 17. Oh, fuck it, I'll do one. Let's go! Is it disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
I see
So,
the trees of green.
real throughout the night, somehow how you've rigged up this system, the bell is always slightly tinkering, and it's making you extra paranoid every time. There's like a little, you'd like go outside, have a look around. There's nothing there. It's really put you on edge.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna say
It's really
the whole
fucking
of the
windy.
next day.
Yep.
You're gonna get disadvantage on your wisdom. Any check or save that involves wisdom, you got disadvantage on it now from paranoia from the night. But even though you keep going out there, you don't see any animals. It just seems to be the slight ash brushing against a bell, and your little setup seems undisturbed from the rest of the night. And as as the night ticks by, you feel a slight colder wind coming in, signalling the start of the next season. It's now autumn. Not that you might know in this place.
Very cool.
Do we all get a long rest, did you say?
You do indeed.
Awesome. In the morning, I'm going to gather up all my shit. I'm all ready to go.
Roll my. Got to roll. Got to roll my omen.
You what?
Oh yeah.
Cosmic omen.
Wheel or woe.
What's that?
What die?
It's pretty cool.
Die. Tell me what die. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just even or odd.
Yeah. Your choice.
You have a nice D8. Oh, got a 1.
Odd.
That is odd. That is a woe.
Whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet is about to make attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, use your... Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, subtract the number. Do it on the enemy.
Nice. Seeing as you're pretty safe in the morning, take you back over to the map. And I've made your little token. And you believe that you are along this southern road, probably a day and a bit away from Divinum's Grace, the Temple of Divinum. Yeah, so can everyone remember the rules, or should I give you a quick reminder of the rules?
Remind me.
I'd like a reminder.
Here you go. Party can travel up to 8 hours without suffering exhaustion. So that basically works out. You can go slow, 3 hexes, where you get certain benefits. Medium, which is where is it? What do you get for easy? Somewhere on here. Yeah. Oh, you can go fast, where you basically go faster, but you're taking more risks. And in a place like this, it might be a big risk. Can't find where it says what each one does.
I think we have to go
How
7.
many to get to the next one? 7?
Yeah, let me just quickly find what the benefits are. I mean, it's just the same as normal, but I can never ever remember them.
So
Same.
slow, you can do a stealth check. And you can make perception checks. Medium, you can only make perception checks. Can't make stealth checks. And fast, I think you gain some sort of -5. Oh, let me check actually. Maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
Perception.
And there's also the navigation rule. You've got disadvantage for that, but oh god, I can't
Yeah,
find it in this
so-
goddamn booklet.
Normal, it's just you don't get anything different, but you can't use stealth. slow, you're able to use stealth, and fast, you get a -5 to your passive perception.
So I've got the full ones here. Forced, which is fast. Disadvantage on navigation checks, no foraging, no stealth. Normal, foraging allowed, no stealth. Slow, advantage on navigation checks, stealth and foraging allowed. Plus what Natalie said.
Good point. What food have we got? I haven't brought any food.
I got rations.
Yeah. So
But
if you didn't take a ration off for yesterday, you should do that now.
Yeah, I didn't, and I'll take today's one off as well.
I don't have any.
I need to take some off for
Yeah.
cancel as well. I'm down to 6.
Oh, rations.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty
I
useful
will-
if we had fucking Babette here, right?
Yeah.
Taking one off for real. Do I need to take any off for anyone else?
I'm
If
doing-
you don't mind.
Sure. We're down to 2.
Have you got good
Petra?
berry?
I will have to prepare it. Yeah, because I.
Start,
Do you-
start of the day though.
Oh, true.
Do you
Start of
have
the
any
day.
rations?
Oh, Hansel also needs to eat.
Yeah, I've done him as well.
Okay, good.
Maybe for the next day I'll prepare it.
Take one off. Yeah, Patra's got her own,
Okay.
which is nice.
So-
How did that not go down?
So, also, if you remember from last time,
I've actually got
oh, yeah.
more rations than I thought. I've got 16. So
Nice.
if we're desperate.
Cool.
So, I also remind you, when you're traveling, you obviously have a navigator. And then everyone else can either do one of 3 actions. They can search for a hidden point of interest, they can forage for food and water, or they can keep watch.
Oh yeah.
I can sell forage for food and water.
I watched last time, so I guess I'll watch unless somebody else wants to.
Keep watching. I'll navigate. Which leaves
Yes.
Patra to search for points of interest. Oh, actually, wait. Was points of interest investigation?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing that. Hey, Patra, you're leading the way. Also, I have disadvantage on wisdom, so I shouldn't do the survival.
So, as I said last time, if you're doing navigation, Gilfie would have to cast Warding Wind if
Wait,
you
how-
didn't want disadvantage on it.
Wait, how fast are we going? Because if we're going,
Yeah, you got to decide.
if we're going fast to get 7 spaces to Divinum's Grace, then we can't even do these checks.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should just go medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get just before. guess.
Where are we going? Are we going to the old hospital or the Magister's Tower?
Yeah. And then we're gonna come back. And then we're gonna go there.
Well, we're gonna have to travel. I mean, it's gonna like extend our stay here at least 2 days if we don't travel fast.
We're not trying fast. Yeah. That's right. We just skip the path. We just go straight down there. That won't be bad, right?
Up to you. You got the map.
Get straight there.
What is it?
Rail wants to do normal speed. Follow the path.
Let's-
After our previous
let's do
experiences
that.
in this place,
Let's do
We
that.
can get there to 5.
he's very wary.
4, 5. We get to there.
Is it worth going slow?
No.
Because either way, we could go slow and do 2 days and get to Divinum's Grace. Means we get stealth checks.
Yeah. I suppose it depends on how long you want to be in Venom's Grace for.
Yeah, we could just be passing through.
You don't really know what's there. You know it's a big cathedral. And based on the map, it looks like it's a bit more built up there. But who knows, based on the rest of this place.
Yeah, I like 5 now, and then maybe if we end up like skirting through or around to Venom's Grace, we go slow, so we
Okay.
can stealth next time.
That makes sense.
I think that's what I'm thinking.
Right, so you're doing what, medium?
Medium.
Medium. Okie dokie.
Is it disadvantage we're making these foraging checks with?
No, not with foraging checks.
Okay.
Investigation check.
Hard
Straight
enough. Yeah, that'd be
Ah.
straight roll.
I did really good getting us food.
I will
Very nice.
cast the
I did not do good.
the gust of what was it?
Warding
Warding
wind.
Yeah, I will do that. Yeah.
That means Hipatra gets to make survival straight roll. Oh, did she?
Got
Oh, yeah,
8.
Hey.
You guys
Um,
fucking suck.
Right.
Why are you doing it
So,
again?
Patra, just so I know what's going on, can you roll a let me just drop this out.
What food did I find? Did I find a giant egg?
I'm gonna do it all at once, right?
Did I find a giant egg?
Find a half-eaten lasagna.
I'm looking for a giant egg.
Okay, can you roll a d6 for me, please, Anya?
No, I'm scared. Hey.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
No.
Interesting.
No.
I choose to believe that's a
Started
good.
there.
Kieran, that's your awful DM voice. That's your.
great.
I'm about to do something fucking awful, but I think it's great. So enjoy.
So,
I remember that feeling.
so,
That was Strahd 101.
so Greta, while you're looking for this giant egg in the wastes, there's a few more buildings around here now. We managed to check in a few hovels that are just completely covered in this stuff. As you're like digging through the ashen waste,
I find
what
a
you do
giant egg.
find, no, it's these large clump of fungi that look edible. You probably got about 3 rations worth of it.
Wait,
It's
is this what happens to the serrated isles?
yeah, but these are multiple colors. There's like bright purple. There's a really dark blue. But even with your survival check, you like it actually looks okay.
I'm
So
gonna-
you can add those mushrooms if you want to your inventory. What they're worth 1 ration each.
How many?
Sort of 3 rations worth.
I'm gonna eat one.
Okay.
Let's see if it does anything.
As you eat one, you just get this feeling of contentness and serenity in this harsh land. It seems to be an almost contrast to everything else you're seeing. You have about 10 minutes where you're like, oh. It's like you smoked a really, really, really good cigarette, but without all the rest of the stuff, and you just feel, for these 10 minutes, really relieved. And if you hadn't already eaten, you wouldn't have had to eat a ration today.
You know, this place ain't so bad after all.
So, Real, as you're traveling along,
Yep.
you see a small box sitting out one of these destroyed hovels. It looks pretty beaten up. Would you go over to it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
And-
I would. Yeah.
If you opened it, can you roll a 1d20 for me?
A singular. 50 of 20 sides. 16.
So you find in this this stout little wooden box 20, well no, what number do you roll? 17? 16 imperial talents,
Oh.
which are coins of the old Imperium. On one side you have the head of Divinum, the true god, and on the other side it would look like a hooded figure. You might guess it's one of the Magisters.
Okay.
But they're like a bronzy material. They're quite large as well. They're like if you put your thumb and your forefinger together, that sort of size. But you find 16 of those.
Talons.
Talent.
Got it. With an O or an E?
Talent as in I got talent.
Nice.
Yeah. You can roll a quick intelligence check to see if you might know what they're worth.
Certainly.
Yeah.
18.
You've seen these for sale in the Grand Bazaar in Old Equalia. You think each one of these goes for about 20 pearls?
Ooh. Nice. 220 pearls. Baby.
Well, before I do Gilfie, can someone roll me a d20?
Here we go. A 5.
Let me have a looky look. At me. Okay.
5 Teresks.
And you roll me a d20 as well. Okay.
15.
Gilfie, as you're proceeding down the path, the ash draws in pretty close. It's difficult to discern anything. But what you pick out, beyond anything else, is the barking of dogs.
Oh, God.
Does anyone else seem to notice that, or just her?
She can alert people to see if they notice if they want.
Yeah.
Go over to this map because it looks crazy.
Does anyone else hear that? She kind of looks to Hansel specifically because he's a dog. Wolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bee Sense on Hansel and see if he can pick out the sounds and hear it more. Did I lag out?
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't.
But no, it just didn't roll.
What am I rolling something?
Oh, well, I thought perception for Hansel.
Oh, sorry. Perception is that much. 14.
Yeah. So at the moment Gilfie mentions that, you see Hansel's hair almost stands up on end. His ears have gone up. He's clearly heard something.
Yeah, she sort of nods. Like, yeah, there's something.
She kind of like scrunches in towards everyone that's closer.
I'm gonna start ritually casting. Actually, do I have to ritually cast? Oh, I'd have to ritually cast Bee Sense. That would have taken 10 minutes.
Has he not just got advantage on perception because he's got dog senses?
No, he doesn't. He's not that kind of wolf.
Oh, okay.
And I would have had to spend 10 minutes casting Bee Sense, Kieran, so I don't know if that makes any difference.
It would, but you would clearly see that he is in distress just from knowing him so well.
Okay. In that case, then I wouldn't have cast Bee Sense, because if I can just see, because that wouldn't really make much difference. because it would just be me perceiving his senses. So instead, I'm going to start ritually casting Speak with Animals.
How long does that take?
10 minutes, but it may get interrupted. But we'll see.
Can you put your tokens here?
Give us another click.
As you see these broken trees covered in ash, there seems to be remains of a fire, just completely lifeless. And can you all roll initiative? Not that you've seen anything yet.
Don't think my Speak with Animals is going to work.
No.
Probably not.
When do I get advantage on initiative?
Barbie.
No, when do I get it?
Oh, God. 7 or 9?
Have a look. I want it.
Homer. And
I think it's
7.
7, yeah.
What?
Alright, so Brill, in this situation you can hear barking from around. Hansel started sort of panting. He clearly looks aggravated.
Okay. I think it's time to finally use one of these fancy magic items. Do I hear the barking coming from any particular direction, or is it all around us?
Different no perception check.
Disadvantage. Wisdom. Oh. 14.
You distinctly hear some, like, much of a noise, cacophony is coming from up here. There's one definitely somewhere over here.
I will use a single charge of my Amulet of the Raven to summon a swarm of ravens.
Ooh, okay.
It doesn't say what distance, which Anya finds hilarious for some reason. It doesn't say a distance on the item, but as far as I can in front of me, basically, or like maybe here between the two trees.
And you do a perception check for ravens.
I will just roll a d20. 15 plus Raven modifier.
Give it its own initiative. So, the ravens, you can't communicate with them, but they clearly seem to be looking this direction, somewhere over here.
Somewhere.
They're sort of perched on this branch at the moment, and they're just staring off to the north.
Okay, got it. Yeah, he would just call out and say, "Look to the ravens. I think they've got something in their sights." And he'll move, and he'll bonus action, manifest an echo. Still getting used to. Is it 15 feet? Yeah, 15 feet. Draw my little circle. It's my bad. Doing things 5, 10, 2. Do it, yeah. And that will be my turn.
What are you doing on your turn?
I'm gonna chuck down a hunting trap. Fucking wolves. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck one down here. I'm gonna draw a little circle. Boom. I'll do a little line for it as well. I'll just do little serrated edges. Oh, this looks awful. I'm redrawing that. But yeah, that's a hunting trap.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, we're not technically in combat yet, so Hansel doesn't have to roll his things.
Nope.
So yeah, that's my turn.
After your turn, Greta, you see these almost dusty-like dog figures
Motherfuckers.
apparating. Well, Brill would see one apparating by this tree here.
Ugh.
They look almost ghost-like in appearance, but they seem to have introduced themselves to your presence.
Yeah, he'd call out and point.
They do not look friendly. Let's say that much.
Yeah.
So Gilfie, it's your turn.
How tall are the trees? How tall are these trees around us?
They vary. The ones with the larger bases are a lot taller. The short ones are very small. So I think the tallest of the trees may be 30, 40 feet up. So this one would be pretty big.
30 feet. 30 feet might be alright. I am lagging a bit, but what is this one? How tall is this one? Oh shit.
How tall is this tree here?
Oh, this one? Oh, this is probably the biggest. It's probably 60 feet up.
Okay. What? How tall is the? Sorry, I'm getting a lot of lag right now.
Sure.
Basically, I want to get to a branch that's high up.
Yeah, you could
not too
definitely
high.
do it on this tree. Right
Cool.
here.
Fly up to tree.
Okay.
So you can see it. I guess she'll, if it starts running towards, she'll prepare a cantrip.
Hmm.
That's it. For now.
I see something. So, as you hear this howling from behind you, a dog almost apparates in this space here, in between Momo and Hipatra, and you see the ash just coalescing it into a form, but it does not move. And as you do, and again, you see this one dog, or this ash, horrible ghost-like figure run up to here, and it just teleports next to Greta.
Mm.
As it sort of puffs out, and then you just see it reappear later on. And finally, this dog. Actually, it would go its whole movement through the trap. So, what's the rules of a trap?
Let me just find it for you.
A
Hunting
trap for ghost
trap.
dog.
The creature steps on the play must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Or take 1d4 piercing damage and stop moving. Therefore, until the creature breaks free of the trap, its movement is limited by the length of the chain, typically 3 feet long. A creature uses action to make a DC 13 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success. Each failed
got
check
it.
deals 1 piercing damage.
It got a nat 20.
Oh, it doesn't matter then.
Yeah, so it gets to there, and it apparates and coalesces next to Rill.
Hello there.
These things look
Momo.
very aggressive. Are they like getting ready to attack us?
They seem to, yeah, they seem to hold off at a distance for a while, but this turn they just apparated right next to you. And although they're not like snarling or doing anything like that, how they approached you is very insidious. Like they just teleported right up to you, basically.
Yeah.
Momo.
Momo wants
Oh.
to eat the dog.
Yeah, Momo "Ah!" as he tries to bite the ashy form of his dog.
2 bludgeoning damage.
Shit, well done, Momo.
Gumming it.
Never gonna be able to watch Avatar again now.
At the top of the turn, 4 humanoid-like figures coalesce around this old, burnt-out campfire.
That's so cool.
Mm.
And yet all I can think of is them running in screaming, Benton!
No,
Benton!
no, not alarm. That was a 2000.
Oh. God, there's a lot of high initiatives. It's alright, my ravens are gonna get him.
So, unlike the dogs, they float towards you. Well, that one does. And the ravens are next.
Do I shout at them? Do I need to spend a bonus action on my turn? What's their dealio?
I think you can just do it telepathically. You can't see through their eyes, but they do what you want them to do.
Mind ravens. I want them to go and attack. Actually, flanking might be good. I want them to come here and give me flanking on this thing.
Okay. Very good. Whoosh.
I
Oh, I
can-
forgot I control it.
Yeah. And attack it if they attack it if they can.
Yeah, we can. We've got 50-foot fly speed. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, it's good. Swarm has more than half HP. Let's do that. Oh, they hit.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
Ooh, I'll take 2d6. 5 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's with when they have their full flock.
Very nice. That's their turn.
Sure. Faster these guys. So they almost seem to be trying to circle around you.
We're being hunted.
Where's this guy? Oh, he hasn't moved. He's gonna run. Just run 60 feet here. And you have Ashray. Real, it's your turn.
God, they're everywhere! Okay. Flanking with my swarm of ravens. Which will give me sneak attack. I will make an attack with my frost imbued short sword. I'm not steady aiming. Watcha. 21.
Hits.
8 piercing, 4 cold.
Hey.
And I will use my Whales from the Grave.
Can you make, as you hit it, a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, of course. I will use, while this is happening, I will use Whales from the Grave to deal 1d6 to this one over here.
Which one?
This one. 4 necrotic damage, if that even does anything. And
yeah.
con save.
You would notice it doesn't do anything.
Got it. A 13 con
It
save.
passes as all this dust flies up from the dog.
Nice. Do I want to be here? Hugely. Gilfie's up in the tree. Don't need to worry about protecting Gilfie. But yeah, I'm okay staying here. I'm gonna have my Echo move to here. And that is going to be my turn. Yep. That's my turn.
Brett, it's your turn.
Slow play.
Ooh, up to 5 for Mr. Hansel. She's gonna she's gonna jump down off of Hansel to this side. So she will take an attack of opportunity. She's bonus actioning raging first though.
Yeah.
Did she take the attack of opportunity? Or have I...
Yeah, wait, which one should she move away from?
The
The dog.
wolf, yeah.
The dog. Yeah, it 100% would. Too dumb not to.
Hits.
80. 5 points of... 6 points of piercing.
After 3 weeks of rage, and then she's going to tell Hansel, she says, "Go out, Patty, you mangy mutt!" And have him run down here and take the dodge action, because I don't need to do bonus action to command him to do that. And then she's, as an action, she wants to, call out to these 3 here. I'm hidden. These 3. And she wants to try and, sort of shout out intimidatingly to just be "Come on, face the great grime, Amy, you fucking twats!"
Yeah, do a intimidation, but you can use strength instead of charisma if you want.
Ooh, if it's strength, then +1 to that, so 22.
Okay. Because it's a good roll, you don't think it had any effect on the ash dog, but it seemed to affect the wraiths.
Okay. Yeah, and that's her turn.
Gilfie.
How far in the tree am I again? Height wise?
How far can you fly?
30 feet.
It's 60 feet at max.
Mhm.
But I can't remember if she did any actions.
I held an action. I held a cantrip, didn't I, for this dog?
Yeah. So what? She'd only be about 20 feet up in the tree, I'd guess.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go another 10 feet then. So 30 is if there's a branch there to land on, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there would be. This is quite a gnarled, horny tree.
Okay.
That would have sounded okay back 100 years ago.
A horny tree.
Tree. Nobody's super injured yet, right? No. Just debating because the position is not brilliant.
Where's your avatar, Tom?
A little red circle. Ooh!
Which guy do you want it to be?
Let's have Asim. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you.
At all. So, with Greta's jump power, Natalie, can she just do it for free?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. And how high can you jump? She's seen you do it before, but I can't remember.
It's a jump spell, which is tripled. So let me look up jumping rules. Jumping 5e. If it's a high jump, then 3 plus my strength more, which is 7. So 7 times 3, which is 21 feet, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
21
just,
feet?
that's just straight up, though.
What? And over something, I would assume.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Gilby's going to cast Wind Wall 50 foot along like that. And gets all of them in a wind wall. Which
So they're
means...
in the wall.
They're all in the wall. And when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half.
Hey. Yeah. I don't have anything special for that. So what was it?
Strength
Strength.
saving throw.
They're not strong. I'm going from north downwards.
Fail. Pass. Pass.
Pass, yeah, pass. 2 times
16
pass.
damage, 16 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage.
Is what kind of damage is it?
Bludge.
Yes, bludgeoning, yeah.
Do they get pushed out or not?
No, I don't think so. Strong wind keeps fog and smoke and other gases at bay. Small flying objects can't go through it. Loose or lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. So there you go, if they're all really light.
And what happens if you pass? You take half damage or no damage.
Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it as well. So there you go. Don't know if that counts for ash form, but
No, I mean it's like a particulate, but even though it's
Yeah.
technically not gaseous, I would count it. So what I'm going to do is after they take their damage, is push them back out of a wall, like that.
yeah. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you do what you want with it. That's what I've done. And bonus action.
But they don't take half damage if they pass, right?
Yeah, half
Wait,
damage if they pass.
Half damage if they pass.
Yeah, half damage if they pass. And Greta, it's 15 foot high, so you can just jump over it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got put your little concentrating symbol on.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so these ashen figures in the wall, they almost like are blown apart, but they coalesce on the other side of the wind wall.
Nice.
So they're all damaged.
Whew. Okay. I think that's it for Gilfie. Sort of lands on the branch, flapping the wings.
Patrick, it is your turn. You're being attacked by a dog. Or an ash dog.
I've waited ages to be able to appropriately quote Mr. Oh my god, I can't remember his name from Friday Night Dinner. I want to fight a big dog. Basically, I'm gonna punch it in the nose. Can I punch the dog on the nose?
Do whatever you want with the dog.
That one.
With that one, as you go to punch its snout, that ash actually parts and your swing goes right through it.
I'll try it again.
That hits though, as it recoalesces and you just bash it.
Not so quick now.
Don't forget your fire damage in case that does something.
Yeah,
What? How do I do the fire damage again? Is it 1d4?
it's the D4, yeah.
Oh wow, that's worth it. Can I use a key point and do 1 of woe?
Of course you can.
Well,
12 just misses.
oh, 13?
Just hits. Yeah, and the
7.
fire damage.
Fire damage. Oh,
Oh, but as you're pounding into this ash dog, your hands covered in black ash, and it is almost down, but not quite.
feels so wrong. I'm sorry, Ash Dog.
And it's gonna snap at you back. Oh wait,
Coming.
also,
Bad now.
can you make 2 Constitution saving throws? As every time you punch it, it lets out this huge, and you pass both of them, so that's fine. But seeing as you've molested this dog enough, it's going to try and bite you back. A 19.
Yeah.
5 piercing damage. But before we go down to I'll see if it gets its teleport back. It doesn't. The next ash dog.
We
Mhm.
didn't heal after the last one, did we?
Yeah, you should have been at full.
Oh.
Now you just took 5 damage. Your health bar should not look like that.
No, he also was on like 30 something. Yeah, he should be on 41, I think. Okay.
45. Oh yeah, she'll be on 40 now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 40, yeah.
Nice. Cool.
This ash dog was coming for you, real.
Yep.
Gonna try and bite you. 17.
Misses.
And then see if it gets its teleport
Sorry,
back.
it's still the horny tree thing. I got it.
Oh, it does get its teleport back. But you never know, it might be too late. This guy wasn't intimidated by Greta, but has been pushed out the wall, so it's going to go for Greta. Gonna try and bite Greta. 22
Hits.
for 2 piercing damage.
Half to 1.
Oh, man. Just gonna roll to see if it gets it back. It does. Momo. This is like all the shit stuff going at once.
Hell
All the
yeah.
ash dogs and Momo.
Momo's about to get his first kill, I think you'll find. Momo is going to continue as he began and bite. He's going to eat the ash dog. Does a 10 hit?
Momo's.
He'll move to flank. Does that hit?
Is it -2?
Yeah.
No, even with that, Momo's just hanging on to this ash dog's leg, like trying to bite it.
Good job, Momo. I still love you. That's Momo's done.
Hey.
Why is my AC 15?
The ash wraith.
Oh, wait, no,
Has
it's
it-
15. Why was it 16? Oh, don't worry.
The ash wraith, just to goad you, Greta, as you were intimidating it, moves through your body and you get this like really strange sensation as it apparates on the other side.
Mm.
And it's going to try and touch you as it holds out its grasping hand.
Just hits.
15. 6 fire damage. Raven.
Raven attack. You've got to roll it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. I expected the dice to roll when you said "cool." I'm simple.
As the ash wraiths are getting closer, by the way, and every time she's been hit, Greta's just shouting loudly, going tick, 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 tick.
So the ravens surround this ash dog, not really knowing what to do. They're flying in and out of it, but just a flurry caused by their incessant pecking and swooping finishes off this ash dog.
Nice.
But as it dies, can you make Constitution saving throw? I'll do one for the ravens. You pass.
Nice.
And the ravens pass as well.
Yeah. It's their turn.
Actually, Gonna wend around the wall. And Gilfie, you see this thing floating up to you in the tree.
Love it. Nice.
It's gonna do fiery touch on you. 14.
Yeah.
6 fire damage. It's going to do an intelligence check, see if it can work out this thing isn't real. Fails. Okay, it's going to bite. 16. Does that hit the image?
It does not. It has an AC of 17.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, so it sort of gets back and it just starts barking at it as well. Was he intimidated? He wends his way around the wall. He's gonna go for Hepatra. So and he grasps his like fiery hand out at you, Hepatra. 9?
No.
Imagine you just slap it away. No, don't touch me. This ash wraith was intimidated by Greta, so he's going to move round.
Tick,
And
tick,
I guess
tick,
you're
tick.
flanked at this point.
Yeah, hits regardless.
5 fire damage. Back to Brill.
Okay. I will. Bit simple. I will move while Gilfie's being attacked. Yeah, we don't like Gilfie being attacked. I'm gonna bonus action steady aim, and then shoot the ash wraith attacking Gilfie with my bow. Montage. 18.
It hits. Yep.
7 piercing, 2 thunder. Well, 11 piercing, 2 thunder.
Okay. Barely hanging on.
And I will invoke. I forgot what it's called. Unleash Incarnation. And Wails from the Grave. To do. So I did necrotic damage to this thing before and it did nothing.
Yep.
Let's try it on a dog. Maybe that does nothing too, but might as well try. 3 necrotic damage.
Which dog?
This dog.
Yeah, you see it goes through.
Nice. Should have done to this one, but I also kind of want Momo to get the kill.
If you
there.
did it to that one, it'd be dead.
But I will also unleash Incarnation, which allows my boy here to make an attack as if he were me with the sword. No steady aim though.
That hits.
No sneak attack. So 6 piercing, 4 cold. I will tick off Unleash Incarnation. And no, I'm still healthy. That's my turn.
Greta.
Greta still tick, 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 and then she just reaches into her little sack and pulls out the blasting powder, and she just says boom, and she's gonna chuck the blasting powder up in the air, and I was hoping if I could because it doesn't say I need to use my action for it or anything, just says it needs to be ignited. So I was hoping I could use my bonus action to chuck it up into the air, if possible. Or a free action, I don't know.
Is it an action to use the blasting powder there?
No, it doesn't say it is. It just says it needs to be ignited. But I mean, technically it might be used an object, but...
So you could ignite it with your action.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll run it along the edge of the sword and ignite it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
So everyone within 5 feet of me, including me, has to make a DC 13 Dex save.
Okay.
I make it advantage because I know it's coming, and barbarian shit. I pass, so...
But then, yeah, working north to south. So you got the dog fails. What's the DC on it?
13.
And the Wraiths pass.
So they take half damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I take quarter, so 2 I take.
Wow, that's a poopy roll.
Yeah, not great, but... Hey, it's
Yeah, I do that.
4, 8, like, it's like 16 damage in total on all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So, not bad at all. Bonus action. In that case, I need to roll for Hansel. Goes up to 8. What's going on with this wind wall?
It's 15 foot high. If you run through it, you take damage.
Yeah, I don't think Hansel gives a fuck about damage. Hansel's
I don't think it does do damage. I think it's just when it appears it does damage.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. But it still stops arrows and everything as it's going. It's just when it initially appears it does damage, I think.
Hansel's
There you
going to
go,
run
just run
through
through
it. And then I'm going to spend all 8 frenzy to do a bite frenzy.
On which on these two
And
guys?
so I can make bite attacks against proficiency bonus creatures. So I can make bite attacks against both of them.
Okay.
So would be advantage as well because I'm 5 feet of Greta. So boom. 17 on the one on the left.
Yep.
And the one on the right is 22. And if they get hit, they're knocked prone. But I imagine these things probably are immune to that. So 6 damage to one on the left and 6 damage to the one on the right.
So they both go down from Hansel's attack, but they have to do Constitution saving throws. So I'll do the top guy.
$15 and an 8.
So the bottom guy, as Hansel tears into him, they explode into this pile of ash, which doesn't seem to have same effect as the dogs, and he disappears, gone for good. But the other one as there's a lot of ash around this area, it seems to draw itself back up into the ash wraith figure.
Awesome. That is my turn.
Filthy.
Turns around to this wraith coming flying at her. She's like, oh, I didn't realise they could fly upwards. Ah. Real threw an arrow at him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. She's like, oh, thanks, Real. I'm good. She's gonna do the biting breeze cantrip. Just because it's the only one that is not affected by close range. So it's con save.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
And so it blows this ash cloud away, but we'll see if it comes back.
Oh.
8 plus. Yeah. So as you're blowing it away, it's like, and it just recoalesces as the wind ends right in front of you.
Just sort of stares at it nervously as it comes back. Ah.
By the way, Hansel should have taken an opportunity attack from this ash dog if it had its reaction.
Oh, it 100% would have done it because it's not holding back. $15.
Yeah, it just hits. Cool.
Yeah, I don't want an attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna stay there and cower. With puffy feathers.
Hepatra, it's your go.
Yeah. Well, see, I have a conundrum because this thing behind me is not good, but I also don't want Momo to die. How rough is that one looking?
This one's looking very rough. Like, you almost killed it last time.
Okay, I'm gonna punch it again. Right on the snoot.
It just hits, yeah?
7 plus
Yep. And
3, 10.
with that, strike it out of existence. But can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, got that.
As this puffs up, yeah, you pass. Just brush it off. You've been blinded enough by now.
And she's gonna turn around and go to the one behind her.
Does
Oh yeah, Momo. Momo.
Momo blind.
Shit. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, you should also make another Constitution saving throw, Patrick, because you also killed it.
Yeah.
But Momo is blind, and you are blind as well.
Oh, good.
You know where it is, so it
so
would
glad
just
to
be
do
at
this,
disadvantage.
Okay. No. Okay. Well, I think we can say it's probably fucked that one. But I will do it again just for the sake of brevity. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that one, didn't we? Okay. It's the end of my turn. Do I get to make a con save?
Yeah, you do.
Sweet.
But you're still blind.
Oh my God. You have a bonus action. You can punch once more for free if you don't want to spend a key point.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, what did you do? You
Yeah.
did one arm strike, but hit. Then you went blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that 8 and 17 was meant to be disadvantage. of
Oh,
one
okay.
more attack.
Yeah.
So one more attack at disadvantage, either an 18 or a 18.
Yeah, that one hits.
Wait.
Yeah.
But
Climb into this other one. And he doesn't actually release a puff of ash, so there you go.
thank God, but I wouldn't know if he did.
Yeah, but yeah. That ash dog is dead. That ash dog is dead. This one is just going to attack Greta. 12 misses. Momo.
He's blind! He's just gonna throw a mud bomb at whatever.
I'm going to say he's going to do. Got 9 directions, no, 8 directions he can throw it. We're starting from this one, which is number 1, and then working our way around.
Sweet.
So he throws one that way.
Which is just gonna go up in the fucking
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's Momo's turn.
Sharif is dead. Swarm of ravens.
Yeah, they will go and help our old blind Hepatra over here and attack the Ash Wraith.
Okay. Yeah, but not as effective against this one. Not managing to hit.
Roger that. It's their turn.
Ash Wraith, Gilfy, just
This one, I don't know if it gets a disadvantage because it came back to life or not.
no.
The cantrip
Oh,
gets disadvantage on attack.
I don't know how that
Okay.
works. If you technically died and then came back.
Do you?
I'd rule it as still works, personally, but
I don't know though, because he survived the wind.
Yeah, you're cool.
It's up to you.
Mighty Dungeon.
Oh, disadvantage, because this fight isn't difficult anyway. If it was. Yeah, well, it was shit anyway.
Yeah.
This dog still thinks that this is a person, so I'm just going to try and bite it. Well, there you go. Ash Wraith here. Just going to try and fiery touch Patra.
Advantage.
One doesn't
Nope.
need advantage.
Oh, don't need it.
6 plus 2, 8.
8 fire damage to Hepatra.
Oh no, wait. Sorry. 10. It should be.
And yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Hepatra's extra immune, extra, you know, she's got horrific burns. Fair enough. And then this Ash Wraith is going to try and touch Greta.
Nope, misses.
Real?
Alright, it's trick shot time, baby. Oh wait, no, they're immune to fire. Fuck! Oh wait, immune to necrotic. Stupid whales from the grave. How am I gonna do? Might as well just fucking do shit. Okay, bonus action. Steady aim. First action. Shoot the thing in the tree with my short bow. Watcha! 16.
It hits. And the boom goes off from it.
Boom. Not very much damage.
What's that? 9.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. So it shoots through him, just explodes again, but then just recoalesces after.
Well. That's how we're gonna play it, huh? Okay. I will action search and shoot this fucker again.
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
Ah! Oh god, I gotta maximize all the things. 8 plus 2 is 10. That's already maximized. So 10 for 15.
I'm on net 20.
15. 12, 17. 23 damage, baby!
I imagine this time Real just put so much force into it, blown away, all the extra damage goes in, you just see the ash incinerate in the air as it is finally killed off.
And I will not use Unleash Incarnation because it comes back on a long rest. So that is my turn.
Does it blast ash in my face or no?
It doesn't. Ash wraiths don't do that, apparently,
Okay.
because they're too incorporeal. At least that's the logic I used. Greta.
Reckless. First on the Ash Wraith.
It
17. 11. No, well, 13 slashing, 4 thunder, and 2 fire.
Okay. It's definitely gonna probably die. Yeah, and this one is completely blown away.
And then on the dog. For 14 slashing, 1 fire, and 1 thunder.
Can you make 2 Constitution saving throws, please? As you finish it off. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, you still pass that one. So all the ash, you manage to, like, it gets in your mouth, but you spit it out as you finish these 2 creatures off.
And then she's gonna move and jump onto Hansel. And
Did you do its ferocity?
Yeah, he only got 1 on a D4 and plus 1 for 2. Because he used all 8 in the last one for the frenzy bite.
Nice.
And then he's going to charge over here and bonus action have him bite this wraith.
It hits.
I'll make it an overwhelming attack as well. Spend the 2 Frosty's got. So plus proficiency bonus to this damage, which is plus 3, I think. So 8 damage.
Ooh. Let me see. So he would go down, but yeah, he does. You finish him off. And there is the single ash dog left. Kilfie.
She unpuffs her feathers and looks down to Rill. Oh, thanks, Rill. You just wouldn't go down. I'll try and get that one. Just gonna do the cantrip again. So con save.
Yep.
Or if I'm in
I
range.
thought you assumed he was already dead at that point. I was like, no, it's an ash dog. There we go. He fails.
Oh, yeah. Rolling. Sit.
And it is not quite enough as the ash dog is still alive.
That's it.
Patra, you're still blind.
Yep.
Um,
Dodge.
G
Okay.
Dungeon.
yeah, good idea. That was dead, that was dead, that was dead. Momo. Big moment. He's still blind.
Yep, he's slinging mud bombs.
G8. Just throws it straight in front of him.
Up into the wind wall as well.
It's dead. Ravens.
They will go and attack the last ash dog.
Okay. These ravens are good. And again, they pretty much destroy this ash dog by flying through its form back and forth until it is no more.
Nice.
And that is end of combat.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Drop the wind wall. Fly back down.
Rill picks Momo up by his ankles and like shakes him back and forth to get all the ash out of his eyes.
He quite enjoys it.
Good.
Oh, didn't expect ashy dogs.
Like a remnant of times long gone, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. What do you think the wraiths were like? The owners?
Yeah, they were around a campfire, maybe like a hunting party or a scouting group, just people who live nearby. We've got no clue, like, what the people or who the people were that lived here before.
Yeah, it's kind of curious to find out, really. Is the fire lit over there, Kieran, or is it just
No,
still on?
it is completely burnt out, but you can see like effects around it, like basically ash caked equipment, things like that, just lying long dead over there.
Hmm. I mean, it's only over there. Maybe we can go have a quick look.
Yeah,
Not far,
why
was
not?
it? Yeah. Go have a look.
Are you investigating, Gilfie?
Yeah, just sort of waving dust around off of the stuff with her wing. Little duster. Yeah, investigate.
Yeah, do an investigation check, see what you can find. Can you roll a d10?
Sin.
So, on one of the long dead corpses of the hunters who you thought that ash wraiths probably stem from, you find most of the equipment's rotted away. It's been about 500 years since this event, or just like stained beyond recognition. But one thing you do find, completely untarnished, and when you touch it, it feels magical. You hold it up, and it's a cape. You can do an
Cape?
Arcana check
Okay.
if you want to work out what it is, or a cape or a cloak.
We said a cake.
A cake. Let me just look. No, with your 11, Gilfie,
Yeah.
it definitely feels magical, and it looks very like, like high fantasy. This object must have been made at the height of the Imperium's power, and it's probably quite powerful, but you can't quite work out what it is.
Okay. She'll bring it back over though. Is that the only thing she finds? Moldy.
Roll 2d6 for me, please. Yeah. So, while searching through the rest of these discarded or like just dead equipment, you find 5 Imperial talent as well.
Nice. It's 100
Taking
gold
that
right
to
there.
your inventory.
Yeah. What are they called again?
Talents. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, just for nerdy reasons. That's why talent is called talent, because they used to be called talents. So if you like, I've got talent, it means I got money because I'm good at it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, so she'll bring over the cape to everyone. There wasn't much really. A few coins, those rare ones that you found earlier, Real. And this cape. She holds it up.
That's not a
Not really
cake.
sure what it does. No, not a cake. Although a cake would be pretty good right now.
Yeah, it really
Um,
would. Kind of disappointed
Yeah.
it's not a cake now.
With this item, anyone even if you're not proficient in Arcana, it's a difficult check. You can roll Arcana to see if you just identify it on sight. Nah, I don't know what it is.
Wait, I know who's got this.
Momo.
Yeah.
Nah, Momo sadly doesn't know what it is.
Tried his bestest.
What about Greta?
Well, in terms of trying to identify it.
Well, just when you see it, like, it's enough that if you rolled well enough, you might understand it, what it is. It's hard check, but
I mean,
it's in your rules.
talking about Greta here.
Nah, but I don't know.
What about Hepatra?
What?
Arcana. Come on, dust eyes.
Size? I can't
No
see
one
it.
knows.
Nah, your blindness would have cleared up by now.
What? It looks pretty cool.
You don't know either.
We can always take it back and see if
Yeah.
anyone knows about it. It's the forge.
Maybe. I guess we'll just hold on for it for now. Do you mind putting in your bag, Real? I don't really want to carry it.
Yeah, no, not at all. They'll shove it in the bag of holding. Custom item, mysterious cloak.
Maybe we should. I can heal people if you want to go now.
Yeah, so you were probably only about 60% through your traveling day when this happened.
Hmm.
I think around this point, Real would get a little message in his head that says, Hot-head, I'm currently at the Stonecrest Bakery. I just wondered if you could say some kind of code phrase to get myself a little discount. You can reply to this message.
Considering what Babette did before, Real would say, good to hear you're patronizing the local businesses. Just talk to Rain. She'll make sure you get the best deal.
Yeah, you'd get a message back like, yeah, thanks, not that you're my friend or anything, just, yeah, bye!
A bit.
Yeah,
Good.
that was it.
Do we want to rest or should I heal you, Greta? What do you want to do?
I don't care. I mean, we can rest if you want, but...
Yeah, you can take a short rest. They're very short in my campaign. It's like 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Have a short rest then.
Get my action surge back.
Rest.
Oh!
Yes. Spend a couple. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's not mine. Mine's pretty good still. Can you get back to the page, Kieran, so I can update
Yeah,
this
sure.
weekend? Back up at full. And I'll spend a couple of Hansels as well. Let's see if I need to. Hit die is... Oh, it doesn't actually have a hit die, it's weird.
You must have hit die.
It says 7 plus the 7 times the caregiver's level.
Well, wait, in this character sheet.
Maybe it does, and I didn't write it down in there.
Yeah, hang on. Where is it? Ansel. So he's got. Well, he'd have as many hit die as you have. Right?
Oh, cool. But not the same one, I imagine. The same
7 plus 7. Surely he's had 14 then.
I don't know.
I don't know, that seems like an oversight.
I think I might say it on the old.
Yeah, I
thing,
just
but
don't think I've
maybe.
rewritten it down.
Let's just.
What is he based on? Is he a
Warg.
warg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrolling.
I reckon it's
Warg.
D8, probably.
The warg has a number of D8 hit dice
There we
equal
go.
to their caregiver's level.
4, that
Oh,
puts
so
up to
6.
48. So
Yeah.
I'll just spend 2 of his hit die and then get him up to 4. Cool.
All right, let's keep
Alright.
moving.
Gilfie, can I have another perception check from you for the last leg of the journey?
Yeah.
Okay. And can someone roll a D20 for me, please?
Four.
Okay. Let me just have a looky here. Look at my little list. Can someone roll me a D10, please?
Seven.
Okay. So, Gilfie,
Mm.
go over to this map here. As you reach this penultimate part of your travel for the day, you hear in the distance, you think is someone calling for help. They're like, "Help! I'm down here! I'm down here!"
Mm. Okay. Does it sound really far away?
It sounds faint to you.
Okay. Hmm.
And at the moment, you're in a part of you've reached the very edges of the center of the isle, and there seems to be a lot more buildings here than ruined buildings than you've been traveling through on the rest of your journey. So as you look around for this voice, you see a lot of buildings, but nothing immediately stands out to you.
Okay. Sounds faint. Would she know the direction, or is it echoey?
With your perception check and having a look around the buildings you are, you look like you're in maybe a village center, but it sounds like it's almost coming from below you in a way.
Okay. Does anyone else hear that? Kind of someone asking for help. That looks to Hansel again.
Does he look like he's perked up?
Yeah, Hansel's ears would be perked up, and he'd sort of been looking around. And then eventually, everyone would hear like,
Oh, we gotta.
Wait, do we really think someone's alive out here?
We are.
I mean, yeah, good point. Alright, after you. I mean, after me if you want.
Just, it kind of sounded like it was below below things. It's kind of dangerous.
Below what?
I don't know, just kind of below us.
Like in the ground? You did say down here.
Yeah, maybe it's like a basement.
Rill wants to like scout around nearby, check the ground, see if there's any hidden pits or anything like that.
Yeah. Do an investigation check.
Delicious investigation.
So, as you're looking around, you look at the buildings that you're near, and you're like, this is the right of the edge of the town. And it looks almost like a self-contained community. Maybe they have a well. So you tell the group that, and everyone starts pouring around. And eventually, you come upon an ash-caked well. And as you draw nearer this well, the shouts get louder and louder. And as you look down, you can hear the voice coming up from this well, but you can't see anyone at the bottom of it. It just goes down too far.
Yeah, Rill's like peering in. I can hear them. They're down this way, but it goes really far.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay. Can Gilfie try and like gust some of this dust away and see if that helps at all?
So it's difficult.
Yeah.
You can blow it away from the top of the well, sure.
Yeah.
But as you look down into the darkness, you can't really see anything down there.
Rill's gonna pick up Momo, hold him out over the well, and just drop him.
Okay. You hear this like squelching on the ground. It's like, what? And man was like, what? You trying to kill me? And Momo is just like, meh. And you hear this meh, meh, coming up the well.
Yeah, Rill kind of scratches his chin. He's like, I'm not really sure. I thought that one through.
Also, Momo, as he makes that sound, he would take this much damage. And Momo just splatters across the ground, and you just hear him like, what are you doing? As Momo dies until the next day.
Right.
But you can probably work out how deep the well is based on that. But
Yeah.
you know.
How long it took until we heard the meh?
Right, I'll get down there. I'm gonna get my climber's kit out, and I'm gonna start making my way down.
Don't we have rope? I can't. Should we just lower the rope?
Yeah, but she's probably been down there for days. She's probably got no strength to hold on. Better if I go down there. I can carry her back out.
Let's tie a rope around you, at least. It's at least 3.5 Malcolm's distance down there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Rill would take some of the rope out of the old bag of holding, tie it around Gret.
Okay. Greta, if you're heading on, an athletics check.
With advantage because of your climber's gear. Because that's the whole point of it.
15.
Yeah, I think it's still good enough. Like, this well is old, and you feel things breaking beneath you. And as you go down, it gets darker and darker. Do you have any form of light?
Yep, got a torch.
Okay.
I'll light
So
it
it's
up.
like holding on. Managed to make your way down into a well, and you can hear this voice calling, "Oh, thank you! I thought you came to assault me when all that mud exploded all over my face." And as you get closer, Greta, you notice the face of a female gnome who seems to be buried in this ash and dust. And I'll show you what she looks like.
Oh, okay. Alright, love, let's get you out of here.
As you see her, Greta, she kind of recoils at you, but not like involuntarily recoils at you.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I mean, thank you for saving me.
Insight
Hang on,
check.
she's gonna do a deception check.
I'm well good at insight. I have 4. Yes!
Oh, great! You can 100% tell. Like but even though she's caked in ash, her hairstyle looks very well done. She's wearing you can see poking out through. There's definitely like ascendancy breastplate. It's like black metal, and you can tell that as soon as she saw your face, her heart sank, and she was like, "Really?" Even though you're coming to help her.
Oh, fuck. This is
She's like, are you gonna get me out of here or what?
She's wearing an ascendancy breastplate.
You can see, you don't know it's ascendancy, but the characteristic black metal of the dwarves is sticking out.
Fuck.
Do an intelligence check as well, Greta, to see if you might know who this woman is, even though she hasn't said. No, yeah. You weren't listening at all.
Fuck. Oh, I need to make an important character decision.
This worked out perfectly.
Don't forget there's a large splat of mud nearby. Pay your respect.
There is a stinky blob covering her face as well at the moment.
I'm right over here.
Fuck.
She still looks trapped, Greta. She couldn't get out on her own. There's too much ash and dust like covering her. But you can just see her rosy, ash-caked face staring up at you, grimacing.
She's gonna punch her in the face and try and knock her out.
Okay. God, I don't know how you do this. Roll an athletics check. I want to see how hard the punch is.
Oh,
That's a shame.
15.
As her like pouty pug face looks up at you, all your visceral anger at the ascendancy just comes back, and you just sock her in the face. And she doesn't go down in once. She yelps, but I imagine Greta would throw another one with that 15 athletics, and everyone would hear the yelp, but then you'd also hear the other punch, and then after that, she's just like out.
I'm gonna chuck.
You just looked at real.
I'm gonna chuck down Miner's Pick on the floor, and she goes to start climbing back out and says, "Got myself out. You can get yourself out." And she just climbs out of the well.
Everything okay down there?
Yeah, and she pulls herself back out, and she's like, "Let's get a move on."
What happened?
She'll be fine. I left her with enough stuff to get out.
What? You were gonna bring her back up?
Yeah. Nah, that ain't happening. Let's go. We'll talk about this later.
Should we just leave her though?
No, not without an explanation.
She's ascendancy.
Right.
She's got,
Typically, an explanation is more than 2 words.
she's kind of like grumbling under her breath and stuff. I ain't no good respecting ex-slave of the Ascendancy, saving one of their fucking asses. There when they're trapped in a hole. They kept me trapped in a hole for years. If they want to get themselves out, they can. I'll leave the pittings in the wall. I've left them a pick. That's more kindness than they showed me.
Brill, Hepatra, and Gilfeet, based on Greta's explanation, do an intelligence check to see if you remember who this possibly could be. So Gilfeet and Rill, based on the explanation that Greta gave, you think this is either Tifa Fixguard, who has a 750 pearl insurance thing, or Millie Bellowlight, who has a 300 pearl insurance and a wand insurance fee.
You could leave her to get herself out, Greta, or you could. I guess you could make money off of her. That'd be a good way to get her back.
I ain't making no fucking blood money that she can go back to the Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Not that kind of blood money anyway.
Oh, I'm not sure about the situation.
Hey, it ain't your responsibility. I'm taking this one. It's on me. None of you have to look in the mirror at night and think badly of yourself for leaving a shit like that behind. I know what her kind has done. I know what kind of people they are. If you're worried about leaving someone behind who has some kind of good conscience bullshit, then go jump in there with her. She'd fucking throw you under there in an instant. And someone like you, Gilfie, given the chance, they put you on some fucking display, stuff you, put them on their mantle like some kind of trophy.
Well, that wouldn't be very good.
And Rill, at this point, you probably would remember the Broken Crusade.
Right, are we getting moving or what?
If she really is that bad of a person, I guess you've given her a way out.
Exactly, I got myself out of their fucking hole in the ground. She can get herself out of this one. And I didn't have any fucking help.
Yeah. It's just kind of makes you feel bad just leaving her, though, you know? Not really
Well,
sure.
don't. If you want to be mad and feel bad, then feel bad and mad at me. Don't feel bad and mad for her. I don't care if you hate me for this. This is what she deserves. This is just fucking karma. It's fucking funny, if anything. This is irony. They keep thousands and thousands trapped in the ground. One of them gets trapped. This is what they got coming to them.
Can we at least leave maybe like a ration for when she gets out
Sure.
or something?
She tears off a ration and chucks it down the well.
Okay.
What's gonna happen if I go down there and bring her up?
She sort of goes quiet and says, I don't think that's a good idea. And why the fuck would you want to go down there?
I think it's friends first in this scenario, Real.
I don't think friends threaten other friends. If I'm understanding you right, Greta.
She kind of just like shrugs and is just like sort of walks back angrily and kind of grabs Hansel, sort of like just sort of like pulling at his fur in frustration slightly. And it's just like, if you pull her out of there, we've got to lug her around. I ain't fucking trusting her. We put in these fucking manacles on her. And then she's a liability. Then what happens if you get a Patra killed because you decided to get some fucking scum of the earth out of a situation that they put themselves in and they deserve? What if you get Gylfi killed?
These are all terrible things, Greta, but they're all hypothetical. The reality is there's someone trapped in a hole in the ground in an awful place. And I don't know.
I was trapped in an
Who
awful
this-
hole in the ground on my own, in an awful place.
And if I could have helped you, then I would have done.
Yeah, well, the whole world could have fucking helped us. Everyone knows what happens there. We go to the fucking little barge and you're sitting there, all of you in the shattered lake. You sit there and you let these gnomes walk around, their little halfling slaves, sitting at the table with them. None of you say anything. You just watch. And you just think, oh, that's normal. That's just what they're like from over there.
I don't think that's necessarily fair.
It's the truth. Ever since I've come to the lake.
Well, I didn't know about this. Don't tar me with everybody else's brush. And these guys, you know them well enough to know that they're good people. They wouldn't let this happen. But two wrongs don't make a right.
Well, if you didn't know, you didn't know. I ain't judging you for that. But maybe more people should know. And this isn't two wrongs making a right. There's nothing to do with that. I've done my right. I've left them with the tools to get himself out.
All right, Greta, tell me one thing. Do you recognize her specifically? Was she herself?
I recognise that armour anywhere, and they're all the same.
Well, that's kind of where I'd sign off from that line of thinking.
What if you'd seen your mum, your dad, your sisters? They're kind. And I ain't talking about dwarfs. I'm talking about ascendancy. People who don that black armour, dwarf or not, they're all the same. And if you help one of them out, you're no better than them. Because given the chance, she'll put both of you to work in their fucking mountain. And trust me, you don't want to be there.
Then why is she here in Old Aqualia? She's not a gnome.
I don't know, and I don't care. If you want to get her out, be my fucking guest. But you're locking her up. And if one of us suffers because of her, if we're in a situation that our lives are even remotely at risk because of her, I will cut her down before you can say boo to a fucking goose. We clear?
Sounds like a compromise to me.
Yeah, Rill will start clambering down.
Mhm.
I want to talk to her at least.
Do an athletics check to see how we get down
Uh-oh.
with advantage.
Yeah,
I
all the
took
pittings
my-
are still in the wall.
Yeah,
Took my proficiency out of athletics.
yeah.
13.
It's shaky because of what Greta said, and maybe with the whole past life thing hitting back at you, things coming back, like people getting murdered in your mind by dwarves, that you're like, oh god, what does that even mean? You become more shaky as you go down. And it's a rough journey, but you see this gnome in her black armor sticking out of ash, unconscious.
Does she look like she's been punched twice in the face?
Yeah. I mean, it probably
As
it's
it's
red.
done,
It hasn't swelled yet. Yeah, Gilfy.
Yeah, just quickly as he's climbing down, Gilfie would just walk up to Greta just slightly more, and she'd be like, I'm sorry, I don't really know much about the whole slavery thing. I never really read into it or looked into it very much, but just sorry that it happens, and sorry for ignorance. I'll make sure to do something about it next time I see it.
Cheers. I don't want you sorry though.
I thought you wouldn't, but I just thought I'd say it anyway.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it.
So is Real trying to wake her up, or is he trying to drag her out?
She looked dwarven.
She looks gnomish,
Oh, okay. So she is.
but she is wearing the black armor.
Okay.
And
does Rill-
Real would notice as he's nearer, the nullite band does light up. It's like searing white.
Ooh. Does he know if gnomes can see in the dark?
Yeah, he would. He'd know that.
He will investigate her to see where this magical item is.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Wants to know if it's a weapon. 19.
Yeah. So with that, and a little bit of digging, you realise she's wearing a nullite band herself.
Okay.
She's got it's not magical, but if you brush some of the stuff off, you'd see on her armor, like her half plate that she's wearing. If you dust it off, there would be the sigil of the Ascendancy on it, and it is black metal. She has a long sword, which was buried in the ash. That is basically it has 2 fire gems in it. And that was probably what was causing the nullite band to go. You also see that she's very well armored. She has a tower shield, which you might not have seen before, but is completely caked in the dust. It's like something you guys never stumbled on, but could have. If I show you this,
Oh.
So it's basically a 3+ bonus, but there's some bad stuff that can happen with it.
Is it wooden or metal?
It is metal.
Shit. I can't lift that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so she's strong.
I didn't implement those rules because you never came across it, but yeah.
He is going to take the longsword,
Yeah.
clamber up. Well, is it a really far climb up and down?
60 feet.
Oh Jesus, yeah, he's not clambering up yet. Yeah, he shoves the longsword in his bag of holding. And then he's gonna
Yeah.
slap her awake.
And yeah. She takes a bit to rouse, and then she like opens her eyes and they narrow at you.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh, another one. Where did a goblin go? Please get me out of here. I've got my Goliaths to look after. I don't know where they went. Millie as well."
What brought you here?
Plunder. Trying to find artifacts. They're all wanted. You get prizes, if you bring them back. And she seems like quite. She looks like she was slapped around a lot. She's just talking a bit of nonsense as well.
You're a treasure hunter by trade, then?
I used to be in the army, but they didn't want me anymore. So we came here. And I took my slaves with me to help. And my friend, Millie.
Why didn't they want you in the army?
I shouldn't tell you that.
What if your escape depended on it?
She's been trying to deceive you. I tried to go to the tarnished citadel on my own, but they didn't like that. So I came here instead. A 7.
My passive insight is 40.
Oh, yeah, she's lying.
I guess you don't want to get out of here then. And Real will start standing up and begin to climb back up.
Oh, no. And the real reason is I was too fortuitous with my underlings. If you know what I mean. You must know what I mean. I mean, you're...
Fortuitous?
Well, when someone doesn't want to do something, you push them as hard as they are willing to go, like your firebrand did. Yes, you understand?
Like on the crusade?
The Broken Crusade?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He
We
pushed-
cover it up outside of the Ascendancy, but you tell your people broke.
Because-
She kind of smiles, but then it cuts back to like, I'm sorry. Please get me out of here.
Because Firebrand pushed his people too hard.
Maybe. Or maybe they push themselves too hard against our steel.
Rook kind of nods to himself. Looks kind of deep in thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very strong, but if you drink this potion, it will help you get out.
Your persuasion check. I think because she's stuck down here, she doesn't really have much choice. Yeah, so she drink it.
She falls asleep.
Okay.
After drinking the potion, the creature falls into an uninterrupted sleep for 1d10 hours. Upon waking, they
Oh my
have to
god.
make all wisdom checks and saves for 1d20 hours.
Sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah, he'd kind of like crouch there for a moment, look quite conflicted on his face. He'd leave.
Would he take the tower shield?
If he can lift it, he'll put it in the bag of holding.
I think he can lift it but not wield it.
Yeah. Then yeah, he'll put it in the bag of holding.
So he's taking the sword and the shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quickly, custom items. Power, metal. Shoot. Does your thing say what weight it is? Metal tower shield.
Really pretty fucking heavy, right?
Yeah. Just I can put it in there and it will
40 pounds.
40. Add to bag of holding. Oh. Yeah, he'll leave he will leave on the ground next to her. Another ration.
Would he free her arms or anything like that?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
And he's gonna take some of the mud that was Momo and draw a little penis on her forehead. And then he's gonna climb back up.
Okay. I won't make the Netflix check. Yeah. So Greta, Gylfi, Patra, you see Rill return without Tifa Fixguard.
Did you decide against it as well, Real?
She seemed like an arsehole.
They all are.
Well, I feel like statements like that aren't always great. What if you're like born on the Isle and raised a certain way, but you want to be a good person? Surely there's got to be some people like that.
I met him.
Well, yeah, but I hadn't met many goblins before I met you. Yeah, I left her a ration, drew a dick on her forehead, and
Nice.
put her to sleep for a while.
Hmm.
But I did loosen her arms. She should be able to get out. Just so we're clear. Oh, and thought you might make good use of this. And he would take the longsword with the fire gems and hold it out towards Greta.
What was it again, Kieran?
So it's a long sword, but it does 2d4 fire damage on top of it.
I was thinking you could add
Or
it
is
to
it
your
1d or is it 1d6?
add it to your greatsword.
Oh yeah, you could. You'd know by now the arcane anvil.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably use it to power up your greatsword.
Cool. I like the idea of melting down ascendancy metal and putting it to good use.
It seemed like some small recompense. Alright, my heavy conscience is satisfied. Get moving.
So you'd reach the end of the day, kind of near Divinum's Grace. Like the ash is heavy, but as you can see on the map, the temple is right at a peak, so you'd be able to see this almost shell-like building on a rocky mount overlooking the rest of these ruined buildings. Unless you wanted to push on today and take exhaustion, you couldn't get there, and you'd have to look for a place to sleep. Or, yeah, well, it's up to you.
Again, it's the same issue as before. Where we probably don't want disadvantage on our survival checks.
Yeah, I think we should camp outside here anyway.
Yeah.
People on watch can keep an eye out, see if there's any lights going around down there or anything like that.
So if you're going to be looking for a place to sleep, I need someone to do a survival check for me to see if they can find a nice place to do a long rest.
I got +3.
Can Gilfie go up high and see if there's anywhere?
If you use Warding Wind, Gilfie, I would give you advantage on your survival check.
Yeah, let's do it. Warding Wind. Tick that off. Advantage on survival.
Yep, because you got a good overview of the area.
Yes. Fallen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Gilfie, as you're looking around, there's this one almost tower-like building that seems to have built-in fortifications with it. You know, with all the techniques that you were using earlier, nothing could sneak up on you. And you do see a few ash zombies roaming around, but the district that you're looking in seems almost like devoid of anything malicious that you can see. So you think this place would be, this old watchtower might be a great place to do it, right on the edge of Divinum's Grace.
Just excitedly leads everyone to it. Oh, this one's going to be really good. I don't think anything's going to get us in this one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fantastic, thanks, Gilfie.
it's okay. Set up all the stuff. Who wants to do watches?
I'm pretty
Well-
share them, so. But I can if you need me to.
Well, I'll do one.
Hey, Patra said she'll do one. Real can fill in the last spot.
Greta will tell Hansel to help Real to sort of balance out his kind of disadvantage.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, who's doing the first watch?
I'll do it, I guess.
Okay, Gilfie, seeing as you rolled so well on your perception, as you're doing the first watch, do it with advantage.
Oh.
So, as you're looking around, obviously in a very far distance, using your warding winds, you're like, oh, there's things sneaking about, but they don't look like they're coming anywhere close to where you are. And after using warding wind a few times, you've learned to almost manipulate it. So you wherever you look, you get a good vantage point. But one thing you do notice in the distance is what looks to be a bunch of corpses. But one thing what you do notice is they seem to be very, very well armored. They're dead people, probably elves or humans, become skeletal remains.
Okay.
But your perceptive eye would be able to pick out that's not any ordinary armor that they're wearing.
What is it?
So yeah, it's maybe 100 feet away from the watchtower. As you were circling it, you saw them. There's 3 or 4 of them just in dead on the floor, all surrounding each other.
Okay. if she were to point out the armor to people, just like whoever's the least asleep at the beginning, if it's at the beginning of the rest anyway.
Yeah.
Would anyone else recognize the armor?
So who do you think she'd wake up to like tell them?
Who thinks that they would be least asleep?
I doubt Greta ever sleeps that well.
Greta then.
What do you want?
There's lots of zombie things outside. Can you see them? And she kind of points them out in the distance.
Probably these ones would be very dead, Gilfie.
Yeah. Okay. Dead ones on the ground.
Yeah.
Not zombie then. Dead things. But they're wearing armor. I was just wondering if you knew what the armor was. I don't really know.
Does she, Karen?
Do a perception check, see what you can see from there, Greta. No, you've got dark vision. It helps. Yeah.
11.
So what you can pick out, Greta, is like corpses.
Mm-hmm.
From what you can tell, there's 2 wearing half plate and there's 1 wearing full plate.
Hey, looks like they got some heavy armor out there. Might be some of those debt collector folks, or someone who needs debt collecting. Want to drag them in?
Well, we've already put up all these fortifications. Maybe just in the morning.
Might be covered in
Have a
ash
look.
by that point. Fuck it, I'll go do it.
Okay. Well, I'll watch from here.
Yeah, ring a bell if anything happens. She just whistles at Hansel. Come on, you mangy mutt.
So yeah, Greta, if you went out there, you'd eventually realise there was one you didn't see as well, and they're also in half plate. So if you could manage to strip these bodies, you get 3 sets of half plate and 1 of full plate.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, she'd bring that all back for everyone.
Yeah.
I will
It'd probably take like an hour, but to strip it all with you and Gilfie. But whoever wants to can add that to the inventory.
I'll definitely add a half plate. I can wear that.
Gilfie doesn't want any.
Put me up to 16.
And people know that it would sell like the full plate, and it's from the Imperium. Sell for a lot on the island.
Mm.
Should I put it in the bag of holding?
Yeah, do it. Put my breastplate in there as well. Because I don't want to carry. Actually, no, I've got the bear totem thing now. I can carry loads of shit. Don't worry.
Okay.
I am a bag of holding, bitch.
And then, was it 2 other half plates?
There was 3 half plates.
In
And
total,
one full
full
plate.
Okay, yeah, so 2 extra for bag of holding. Cool.
You could wear a full plate, couldn't you, Real?
Here I come, guys. So I was imagining.
Activate Megazord! I'm not proficient in heavy armor.
Do you not get it from being a fighter?
Only if you start as a fighter.
Ugh, that's annoying.
You don't gain loads of proficiencies when you multi-claw.
Yeah. Not even fair, but...
Bag of holding. Bag of holding. Ooh. Yeah, very nice. A lot of money. Cool.
Just looking out. Otherwise, she'd just tell people what she saw as well. Greta's the only one awake, so she'll just tell her.
What did you see again? I can't actually remember.
Bunch of zombos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We can't see as far over as this, can we? Over here.
if anything, Gilfie, everything. So if you imagine you're in this hex here, everything put the hex in with Divinum's temple. It almost seems to be raised above the ash. It's almost like existing, floating on the sort of cloudy plain, and it just looks like a white woodlouse, a very large white woodlouse, sitting on top of a marble hill in the distance. If anything, this place looks like it stands out amongst anything else, like it's almost protected, but it's not like huge. It's just a small building, but it seems to be reflecting all the light towards you.
Weird. Yeah. Maybe I should have brought some binoculars or something.
Mm.
I think that's it. Didn't see anything else, did we? That was the end of watch.
No.
Cool.
So whoever's doing next watch, can they roll a perception check?
Petra, you want to do the next watch? Perception. We'll do the last one.
I'm splitting them to 2.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, Petra.
7.
So Hepatra, pretty distracted. Like you've been blinded quite a few times today. It's a miracle my eyes can work without of grit and shit that has been in with them. But Gilfie has found a very good place to rest. You aren't disturbed by any more like intruders in the night. Raised up, you can just see things like meandering below. But yeah. So with that, everyone can take a long rest.
Nice.
And we move over to the next day, and I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say to him when he gets back. Woo! I got my charge back.
You got to roll
No, I
your
want
thing,
to.
Hannah.
Yeah. Huh?
You got to roll your thing.
Wheel o' woe! What will it
Didn't get
be?
one. Didn't
Roll
get
the
to use
dice
first
and
one.
then you'll see.
So sad. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, it's a wheel.
Very nice.
That was
that
the
do?
most useful one, I think. Does basically the opposite. Whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check, you can roll a d6 and add it to it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's a reaction as well.
Oh, very nice. Wheel o' woe! Cool.
Oh, didn't get to use it. Whoa, I'm sad.
Yeah, you were saving it in case there was a bigger battle.
Oh, I
Ooh,
wasn't,
saving
but it's only
after.
within 30 feet, you know?
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
You could have used it on that spook that came up to you on the tree
Oh, yeah.
when it
Yeah,
attacked you.
you're right.
But
Damn it.
kind of whatever.
Oh,
Kieran,
yeah, I'm back.
would it be okay if we?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's a good place to call it,
Okay.
really.
Hi,
Yeah.
boy.
Are we calling it there? Everyone cut out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.